Hey everyone, this is Valkyrie Tarot coming at you for a full moon reading. The most recent full moon was actually the Pisces moon, better known as the harvest moon, which happened a day or two ago in September, but it's going to last until about September 26th. So what I've decided to do is we're going to start doing moon readings for the elements. So this is the water sign video, so Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, my fellow Scorps. This is going to be just a general reading for you guys for the Harvest Moon 2019. All right? What do you say we get at it? All right? So what we're going to do is we're going to pull 3 cards from the Moon deck. And this is an oracle deck. Each card is going to represent each one of the elements. Or, sorry, each one of the signs. So we're going to start with Pisces since it's your moon. And then we'll do Scorpio. So Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Okay? Can I get 3 cards here? 3 cards. 3 cards. 3 cards. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So, first card is going to be I unleash my wildness and choose to be free. There you go, Pisces. Second card for Scorpio. I allow stillness to heal and reveal. Move the water element out of the way for you guys. And last one, I am with a steady mind. I'm connected to the collective experience. So that's for you, Cancer. Okay. So we got all 3 of them right there. You guys can look. All right. So those are some messages for you guys. So Pisces, I unleash my wildness and choose to be free. If that's not a harvest moon right behind there, I don't know what to tell you. So maybe for this moon, you all need to kind of let it go a little bit. Maybe you've been a little too reserved. I know a lot of Pisces, very emotional people, but always kind of have a very calm facade. If there's something that you've been holding back, or if you've been pretending to be someone that you're not for somebody, maybe it's time that you let yourself be real. I'm a firm believer. I stand by the whole quote of, in a world where you can be anyone, why not be yourself? I think it's exhausting to try and be someone else. And if you're in a relationship, if we're talking about relationships here, which we're not, this is just a general reading, it can be exhausting trying to fit yourself into someone else's box. If someone doesn't want to be with you for all that you are, then that's on them. You want to make sure that you are being true to yourself. All right? Scorps, my fellow Scorps. I allow stillness to heal and reveal. So, Scorpio, we are still waters run deep for sure. Sometimes we carry a lot of emotions, not just our own, with us on a daily basis. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but, I have an ability to deal with a lot. I take on a lot, not only in my own emotions, but other people's emotions, deeper than most of the other water signs, just to be clear here. Not saying that Pisces and Cancer aren't deep as well, but Scorpios, we go into the darkness and we stay there until we figure it out. I believe this card right here, this is calling for all of you to just take the time to heal. Kind of pull yourself away a little bit, almost if there was like a hermit card or something. Take the weekend or take the next couple days. Find time for yourself. While you're walking your dog and you see some bees, working on a flower over there, like, stop and just think and just be in that moment. Be mindful of the moment so you can heal yourself. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but, these last couple months have been kind of hard with all the planetary alignments, but, of all of the signs, we are the rebirth sign, we are the phoenix. So it's time to take your time and heal, because our birthday is coming up pretty soon. We just gotta, we're in Virgo season now, but soon it's Libra and then us. So something to think about. All right, and then Cancers. With a steady mind, and I am connected to the collective experience. I think that this is asking you guys, again, just to stop, pull back a little bit. And Cancers, you always pull into your shells when things get too difficult. If emotions are too heavy, you kind of you shut off. But I think what this is telling you to do is, if you got that monkey mind, if you got that mind like the hamster in your mind that just can't get off the wheel, again, be mindful of your situation. It's time to just kind of step back, smell the roses, and realize that we're all connected, that it's not just about you, that how you treat people impacts you and impacts other people. You know, I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's a commercial, but it's basically about how like one person decides to help one person. It's that pay it forward type of mentality. And that person, let's say, he's a little kid and he can't afford to get food. You know, so this food owner decides to give him some, and he goes back and he winds up, you know, paying his like feeding his family and everyone that was poor. Fast forward to the future, and this kid's a doctor now, and this guy that owns the shop drops, and he's really sick, and his daughter brings him to the hospital, and they can't afford the bills, and the doctor was the little boy, and he remembers all of this, and he winds up paying for the bills of you know, the father, because of one act of kindness that this man did to him when he was younger. You know, you never know what one act, either positive or negative, is going to do, or how it's going to impact someone moving across the line. So again, we are all connected, and that's a great message for all the water signs, to be honest. Okay? All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to pull 3 cards for each one of the signs. It's going to be, the first card is going to be past, present, future. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so whatever thought is sitting in your mind right now, again, this isn't made to be a love or a finance or a family or a work, whatever's on your mind. If this correlates to something that you're going on or dealing with in your life, fantastic. We're just going to kind of do a general reading, and we're going to see what the cards say for us, all right? So we're going to start with you, Pisces. Ooh, look at that. 3 cards just popped right on out. We got the Queen of Shields, Wheel of Fortune, and Strength. Okay, Wheel of Fortune is actually reversed. I don't know about many of you, but I play reversals unless it's the Sun card, and this is what we're going to go with. All right. So, present situation, Queen of Shields, very nurturing, very caring. You play it close to the heart. You're a mother. You like to take care of other people. You know, she's looking at this shield with endearment, almost as if it's a child. Or there is a little bit of sadness in her eyes too, if you can see it. So maybe she's loving someone, unrequited love, loving someone who's been lost. Either way, this is also a healing type of card, even though it's not a cup sign. You know, pentacles or shields are generally earth. So this might be in reference to someone that you might know that might be an earth sign. It is Virgo season, obviously. But this is your past, being nurturing, wanting stability, wanting to be a mother, wanting to start a family here. Okay. The next card is the Wheel of Fortune inverted. So the Wheel of Fortune upright just means a cycle, okay? Completing a cycle, going through. It's a very positive card. And actually when it's inverted, it's not necessarily a negative card either. It just means that the spin is stalled, okay? So it's been blocked somehow. You may, or you have, the fates are there. They're asking you to move. So this is where you're at right now. There have been signs sent to you. And maybe you're paying attention to them, maybe you're not. But if you open your eyes, again, you know, if you pay attention to what's around you, there's signs, there's messages everywhere from the universe. All right? So in order to unblock this Wheel of Fortune, in order to get it spinning, to start your cycle so that you can finish it and be abundant and move forward, you need to be paying attention to those signs. All right? The last card is the Strength card. Okay, so that's your future. So whatever this Wheel of Fortune is implying, if this is a relationship, a family issue, like let's say something went wrong in the family, and you're just emotionally not able to come through it, or if you're, you know, in a relationship, you have this unrequited, it's almost like she's looking at that coin. Oops, sorry, reverse. It's almost like she's looking at that, you know what I mean? Yearning for that change. Just know that you have the strength to move through it. You are capable, you are able to move through it and come out of this on the positive side. Okay? All right. All right, Scorpio, let's do you guys. We need 3 cards. So, Pisces, I'm looking back at this with your moon card, and it says, I unleash my willingness and choose to be free. So that might actually be a message for you guys. like I said, that Queen of Pentacles, as nurturing as she is, as motherly as she is, you know, she's sad. So if you're thinking about stepping free from a situation, that might be the time. Is that 3 cards? That is 3 cards. Look at that. All right, 3 cards. Flip. Card number 1, Knight of Swords. That you couldn't see that very well. Knight of Swords. This is the past. 10 of Swords is the present. 10 of Swords inverted. And your future. 4 of Wands. Gotta love it. All right. So the Knight of Swords. This is someone who comes in swiftly. Generally speaking, comes in pretty swift with messages. Wants to change things really quickly. This is. Swords are always air. They're intelligence. They're a message. When we're talking about this being inverted, this could mean that something is not being said, or something hasn't been said in the past, because remember, that's the placement of this card. Okay, so because something hasn't been said yet, maybe you're waiting on a message, maybe you're waiting to hear how somebody feels about you, maybe you're waiting to hear on you know, information from somebody, but you haven't heard yet. So perhaps that's causing this this unease that you have here, where you need to kind of take a moment to kind of, you know, reevaluate stuff. This next one is the 10 of Swords. Pretty graphic, obviously. 10 of Swords also means the end of something. So something has been painful and it is over with. When we find it inverted, you can either see this as blocked, that you haven't had a chance to heal, or you can see it as the opposite of it. All right, so I like to see the 10 of Swords as this situation isn't over yet, okay? But it's so close to being done. So this is almost like being the 9 of Swords. You're that close, all right? So something has to happen in order for you to completely heal and move forward from this. But the healing is there. It's almost over, okay? So again, you got to find that stillness to heal, okay? Just like that message from the Moon deck says. Now your future. This is one of my favorite cards of the deck for obvious reasons. But the 4 of Wands. This is also known as the marriage card. This is the fulfillment card. This is your dreams and your desires card. So if we're talking about a relationship, that means that there's going to be an offer moving forward, or the relationship is going to move through whatever this ickiness was, whatever this pain was. You're going to move forward and be happy. Or you're going to move away from whoever this person was and be happy. Or if we're looking on the job front, you're going to be offered something which is going to be your ultimate fulfillment. You will have your happiness in the future. It's there. It's coming for you. So just be patient. You just got to heal and work through all of this. Okay? But remember, just kind of take time for yourself. Let yourself recuperate. Don't worry. I mean, we're always going to worry about other people. We're all water signs. I totally get that. But Scorp, for you specifically, sometimes we put too much emphasis on other people. I think it's time to kind of pull in and really take the time to heal. Know what you need, so that when this time comes, when this communication comes through from this Knight of Swords, you are ready to be able to communicate your needs, your wants, so that you can get to this 4 of Wands right here. All right. Okay, Cancer, here we are. Last one. I need 3 cards for Cancer. My lovely Cancers. 3 cards, 3 cards. Woo. Full pile of cards. It's 1. 6 of Cups. Inverted. So the 6 of Cups generally talks about someone from the past. Card number 2. Page of Wands. Message of interest. An offer. 6 of Cups, getting back to that. That's usually someone from the past. It talks about children. It talks about past lives, old friends, old lovers, old acquaintances coming back. When it's inverted, it could mean that that's blocked. And Page of Swords is your future. All right, so you got 2 pages here. Kind of weak energies, but kind of important to pay attention to nonetheless. All right, so the 6 of Cups, this is your past. This is you either denying someone from your past, trying to deny that your past is a part of anything. This refers to people, so people around you. So someone from your past, family, friends, lovers, co-workers, whatever, somebody made you an offer. You see them handing that cup, and this is in your past. There was either a rejection or this is what's on your mind, something that happened in the past with this person. It's not them coming back, though. That would be this upright. It's something happened in the past, something negative, something which kind of stalled the growth of this card, and it's on your mind. It's blocked your emotional fulfillment moving forward, okay? Next one is going to be the Page of Wands. So when we're talking about the Page of Wands, sorry, this is usually Sagittarius, so it might be a Sagittarius in your life somewhere. This is usually a message of interest or intrigue or an offer, but it's a small offer, okay? If we're talking about work, which usually is what the wands or the staff kind of indicates, it could be a job offer. These also are fire signs, so passion. So it could be your present is, if we're talking about a relationship, you might being like, all right, well, you know what? Sure, let's meet up. Let's have drinks. Let's meet up. Let's see how this is. Or you might be slightly interested in somebody, but not enough for this to be the Queen of Wands or the King of Wands. You know, those are the passionate, come and get me type of people. All right, so just remember that moving forward. But you have interest, but you're a little timid about moving forward with it. Now, your future is the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is a student. This is someone who communicates and talks about everything. They are the offer. So pages are always messengers, just to let you know. And because this is an air sign, you're looking at, any of the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's interesting here is that the way this is depicted is this is a air sign standing in water. Okay, so this is usually a message of how you're feeling. It's a message of, this is where I'm at this moment. So if you are in a situation with someone, let's say this is a relationship, and you haven't been able to tell them how you feel, this is the future. This is coming through, okay? Positive or negative for it, that message is coming through. Again, this is also because swords are air and intellect. This could also be a student, so it could be telling you that you are thinking about moving forward and studying something or growing from that. You might actually completely cut out whatever the situation is, this person from your past, and decide to just go in it and study and move forward for yourself to grow for yourself. But again, remember, your card was that we are all connected. So it's just something to think about. So this person from your past, you're still connected to them somehow. And this Page of Wands shows that there's still a passion, there's still a connection, there's still an offer here. So this is your communication to that person. In the future, there will be communication, and you're going to have to talk. You're going to have to talk about your emotions, this wonderful ocean behind you. And Cancers, I know sometimes you don't want to talk about them, but they're there. And I think it's time that you have to have that conversation moving forward. All right. So here we are, water signs. This was your Harvest Moon reading 2019. I hope you guys got something from this. If you did, please like and subscribe. I'm also doing private readings. Stay tuned for your individual signs. Those will be coming up for the second half of September too. I'm just a day or two behind because of work. All right. Thank you again, water signs. Enjoy the new moon. We are in our emotions like crazy. Just remember, you have the strength to get through everything. Your outlook, your goal is there and it's within reach, but you just have to learn how to communicate what you need. All right? Deuces.